Did that picture get y'all? It's funny as fuck to me. I just read a comment and I just had to go live because this shit is hilarious. Y'all are too much. The trolls, you gotta love them, right? Oh man. Somebody wrote a comment. Said, Dollface, you are a train wreck. Something along the lines of, every time I see you, you're getting bigger and bigger. And one minute you're driving trucks, the next minute you're a lawyer. Get your shit together, or something like that. Y'all, for real? Fuck you. Suck a fat. You know what? You can finish the rest. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, my truck is in the shop. What's up, Ash? What up, D? And I have nothing to do right now but do a video. So I decided to do this quick video real quick before they pull me in the bay, in the garage, or whatever you want to call it. You gotta love the haters. It made me laugh. It made me laugh. Y'all know I don't really like address haters, but first of all, what up, Princess, Clarence, Steve? Hold on. Okay. First of all, I lost weight. Thank you very much. Second of all, I am a truck driver aspiring to be a lawyer. It's steps, it's a procedure, it's a process you gotta get to that. So don't judge me because of what you see. And you're not, if you knew me, I mean, I don't even have to explain myself, because if you knew me and you knew my story, you would know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so go somewhere and hide under your fucking rock that you came from under, because you're miserable, dude. You're miserable. What up, Joker? You're miserable. No, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the troll that was in my comment. I'm waiting for my truck to go at the shop, so I decided to do a video real quick, followed by the video that's already being posted at this moment. And I gotta hold on 1 second. All right. But yeah. You don't gotta like me. You don't even gotta love me. You don't even gotta have anything to do with me. But you will fucking respect me, and you will not be in my comments talking shit and insulting me and being rude. You're not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that comment up there because this video is addressed to that comment. But I would not tolerate disrespect on my motherfucking channel. Period. Okay? Not happening. And you're not gonna disrespect me and insult me. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, because those comments will get deleted. It don't hurt me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm perfectly fine in my skin. I want to lose weight, but I'm perfectly fine in my skin. I'm happy with myself. Obviously, I'm doing videos. I'm on live. I'm on YouTube. I'm all over social media. I gotta be comfortable with myself. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be on motherfucking social media. I mean, you know what, D? Some experience. I'm in the lower cheese. Woo! I didn't eat breakfast this morning, but normally I wouldn't address it, but I'm bored. What's up, Miss Fabulosity? I'm bored. I want to know why people find it. I'm good, Jay. I wonder why people do that though. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just I'm curious as to why. Yeah, I just want to rant. But I'm curious why people are like that. Like, why do people feel the need to get on somebody else's page or profile or platform and bash them? Like, what the, you don't even know me. I didn't do nothing to you. Like, what? It don't make sense. But okay, cool. That's what you want to do. It's a free country. You do what you want. Say what you want. First Amendment right. Alright, cool. Anywho, I got a really bad air leak. And if you look at the other video, you'll see what's going on with my truck and why I'm in the shop. I'm currently waiting for them to pull me in to the shop right now. I'm waiting. Just waiting. It's going to take about 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. put tomorrow by midnight. It's easier for me to understand. You know how those dates go. It confuses you when it's like a minute after 12 and then it says the next day. So yeah. What's up, Joseph? So I'm waiting for them to pull me in, and then I'm gonna go take a very long shower and wash my hair and blow dry it, and like it's the middle of the day, so what up, Rika? It's the middle of the day, so I can take my time and shower and just pamper myself. So that's what I'm doing. Yo, these guys are funny though. Like, I don't understand. I'm a train wreck. I'm a fucking train wreck. Oh my god. Dollface is a fucking train wreck. You see me crying. You see these tears, crocodile tears coming down my face. It's so terrible. Somebody called me a train wreck. I just can't. Yeah, okay. This shit is funny to me. It's so, people are so fucking ignorant. Like, how ignorant can you be to judge somebody based on maybe a couple of seconds of a video that you watched? Like, how ignorant can you be? What up? Smells like OTR. Smells like OTR. I like that name. How ignorant can you be? All you ignorant ass people watching this video who are haters that are just watching it because of the title. What's wrong with y'all? What beef y'all got with me? What beef? What up, the Oracle? The Oracle. Thank you, Fat Daddy. What beef do y'all have with me to where you just, I can't even, I don't know. If I was a train wreck, definitely wouldn't be here right now. I may be in a world of trouble. Why? If I was a train wreck, I wouldn't have my goals and my goals and what would I say? I'm tired. Wow, I'm getting my truck. I wouldn't have my shit together. At least I have a goal, I have a plan, I have an out plan, I'm driven, I got shit that I'm doing for myself. So, I'm not there yet. But we'll get there. You're gonna watch the whole process. And I can't wait for the haters to fucking hate then. If y'all stick with me through the whole process of me doing trucking, going to law school, graduating law school, getting my legal job, getting a job in the law office, making big bank, showing my big first check. If y'all with me then, let's see what the haters got to say then. Because this is a fucking marathon. This is not a fucking 100-meter race. It's a marathon. You guys just slow stride all the way through. Be strategic. You guys make strategic moves. And if y'all are with me all the way through, let's just see how much hate comes. The more haters means I'm doing something good. I need it. Haters are my energy. Didn't you know that haters give you strength? Exactly. Put that on your next t-shirt. Haters give me strength. That's a good one. I can do that. You know, my laptop broke. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just black screen. It won't come on. Wait, it comes on. The little logo pops up. Some message popped up. All the troubleshooting didn't work. I realized, and from Google search, that the hard drive is just shot. So I only had it like a year and a half, maybe a year. So I gotta get another laptop. So I can't make any more graphics until I get another laptop. Sucks. I'm going on Terra again. I'm going to learn diesel mechanics. I might need to change my name. Man, I thought about learning diesel mechanics just for the hell of it. Yeah, I thought about it. Just because. So I can have that knowledge. But I can't wait. I really hope you guys rock with me all the way into the end. And even in the end, once I graduate law school and get my job or whatever, then my videos are going to change. Now I'm going to actually do what I set out to do. I want to open up workshops and what are they called? I would say workshops probably. Like, I want to go into the neighborhoods that don't have as much knowledge, like they don't have the things that they need to protect themselves from the legal system. They don't know about their rights. They don't know about what the police can and can't do. what they should and shouldn't do when they're with the police. They don't know about what the legal system is and how you work through the legal system, what happens, and you know, stuff like that. Like just simple stuff, you know. They have workshops about when you go to court, what to expect, but they don't have workshops about your rights, your simple rights as a citizen when it comes to cops. So I will do videos like that, as well as have these workshops in these different. I'll probably travel and make, you know, have a nonprofit and make this a thing. Like start that. That's what we need. People don't know things. They don't know what they can and can't do. They get nervous when the cops get behind them. I still get nervous when the cops get behind me. Then I think, you know what the fuck you're doing? You know. So why are you nervous? But it's just people don't know. So that's my goal, and my videos will change drastically. So, but y'all gotta be here for the ride. It's a marathon. Call me on this marathon. Help me win this race, because that's what it's all about. Mechanic work, your nails done. Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that. I like your approach to service work. Information is power. Exactly. That's an amazing goal. It's so needed. It is definitely needed. A lot of people don't know, like I said in one of my other videos, a lot of people don't know that when the police stop you, and if they detain you to investigate whatever they want to investigate, you have a right to an attorney. You don't have to say nothing other than identify yourself for identification purposes, so they can determine if you have a warrant or not, or a criminal background. Other than that, you don't have to say nothing without an attorney. People don't know that. So that's what I want to do. I just want to give awareness. But I also want to, you know, school people on how to handle the cops. Like, don't go up in there being rude. Like, don't talk to them crazy. They have authority. Like, respect authority. Like you would respect your mother or your father, or, you know, anybody that's higher than you. Respect them. Yes, respect has to be given to be gotten, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. So that's my goal, but I'm not gonna be long in this video. I just wanted to say that I'm a train wreck. Y'all pray for me. Pray for Dollface, man. She gotta get her shit together, man. She's like a train wreck. Okay, pray for me. Anywho, I'm gonna let y'all go. Sorry for the clickbait. It is it's not clickbait, but the picture may have been. I apologize. When I get my laptop back, I will be making some more shirts and redoing my website. They specifically say you have a right to remain silent. Motherfuckers just want to talk. Well, see, that's your Fourth Amendment right after you get arrested. Once you get arrested and they need to ask questions, if you watch, they don't have it aired anymore. You can find episodes, but they took all the episodes off. But if you watch Cops or Live PD, and they find drugs in the car, right? First they're like, are there any drugs in the car, blah, 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 blah. You can say, no, I don't want to speak without an attorney, because that's your right, because now they're detaining you to ask questions. So, they don't know if there's drugs in the car yet. So then they ask you to step out the car and go stand behind my vehicle or in front of my vehicle, because I smell marijuana. That gives me probable cause to search your vehicle. So let's step out so I can go check, you know, search your vehicle. Okay? You still have a right to an attorney at that point. Now, they search your vehicle. You have drugs in there. Now you're under arrest. So now they want to know where the drugs came from, who did you buy them from, what kind of drugs are they, how much do you have, all of that shit that they ask you after you become arrested. They have to read you your Miranda rights if they want to get more information. Anything other than what he already knows, he has to reach your Miranda rights. So at that time, they'll say, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, want to be appointed to you without, at no cost to you. Do you want to talk to me? And then they'll start questioning. Where did these drugs come from? Blah, blah, blah. Or where did the gun come from? What were you doing in that house? Why did you break the window and enter in the house? Stuff like that. That's when you need. That's when your Fourth Amendment right kicks in. Once those handcuffs get strapped on you, and you are officially arrested, your Fourth Amendment right kicks in. But before your Fourth Amendment right, before you're arrested, you have your First Amendment right. So, that's what I want to let people know. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people also don't know that after you get arrested and you go to jail, that Fourth Amendment right still is in play. You can, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, even while you're in jail. So if you talk to an inmate in the holding cell and you tell him about your case, that will be used against you in the court of law. If that inmate decides to snitch on you, or if you're on the phone calling your family because you're in jail and, oh my God, get me out, and they're like, what happened? Oh, because I was driving and I had a pound of weed in my dashboard and they found it, but I told them it wasn't mine. That's going to be used against you. Your Fourth Amendment right still applies all the way up until trial. Now you can plead the Fifth. That's your Fifth Amendment right. You don't have to say anything that's going to incriminate you. A lot of people don't know these things. No, don't do that. If someone is not doing anything wrong, they have nothing to be concerned about. That's correct. But a lot of people feel like that's their right. Right? They feel like it's their right to be like, I didn't do anything wrong. No, you can't search my car. You're racially profiling me. Blah, blah, blah. With all the attitude and shit. I'm not a lawyer, though. So don't take my word for it. This is just some things that I kind of know. But you don't got to take my word for it because I'm a train wreck. 1 minute I'm a truck driver. 1 minute I'm a lawyer. So, my DM just sent me a message. To be honest, how about in life is the best life? That is true. That is very true. Are you still okay? Good for delivery? Need to know about update. Let me make sure I'm okay. How far am I going? Oh, I got the attitude. How long it's going to take me to get there, and if I'm going to be good with delivery. I should be, though. I'm hungry. Unreasonable search and seizures are always concerned with being detained. What? That's a concern, and that's why they have different laws regarding that. What would you say would be an unreasonable search and seizure? You're all things to those that are important to you. That's what matters, obviously. That is awesome. Thank you, Fat Daddy. Because a lot of people believe that the police don't have the right to search their vehicle for certain reasons. And they can search your vehicle if they see anything illegal in plain sight, meaning they walk up to your window and anything right here they see in plain sight, they have a right to search your vehicle after that point. Or they walk up to your vehicle and they smell weed or smell anything illegal, weed or alcohol, they have a right to search your vehicle. If you say no, if there's nothing in your car that they have, if you don't have anything in your vehicle, you don't have anything in your vehicle, they can't just search you without probable cause. But if they run your name and you have hella drug charges, you have hella distributing with the intent to sell, possession with the intent to sell, or DUIs or something like that, gun charges, whatever the case may be, they're not going to ask you to search your vehicle. They may ask you. You can say no. But what they will do is they'll bring their dog to sniff around your vehicle if they have reasonable suspicion. So you have reasonable suspicion that leads to probable cause. Reasonable suspicion is your record. They have reasonable suspicion that you might be illegal. They'll run the dog around your car. The dog hits on something in your car. Now they have a right to search it. What kind of message was that? There are 3 documents that an officer could ask you to produce as it relates to hours of service. Oh, I just saw officer. I'm like, we just talking about the cops. How's my company sending me messages? So you guys, but see, people don't know this. They don't know about reasonable suspicion. All they know about is probable cause. And they're thinking, you don't have probable cause to search my vehicle? I didn't do anything wrong. They have reasonable suspicion. You know what can count as reasonable suspicion? Being fucking nervous as shit for no reason. That's reasonable suspicion. Now they're going to ask you more questions and dig deeper. You know what you do? I'm not speaking without an attorney. That's it. Now, you can't use that line if they have probable cause, because now they have to do their job. But if they have reasonable suspicion that a crime is occurring or is about to be occurred or committed, then that gives them probable cause. Well, they have to find probable cause. So they're going to dig and hope for probable cause. And then that's when that happens. And a lot of people don't know that. What's up, Lookout Man? Give your name, show ID, be respectful, ask if you're under arrest. If not, am I free to go? Answer no questions, period. That's it. Okay, let me correct one part of that. Give your name, show your ID, be respectful, ask if you're being detained, and if not, you're free to go. Because being detained and being arrested are 2 different things. You get detained when they're getting ready to investigate. So once they ask you to step out your vehicle, you're basically being detained. 9 times out of 10. And what is that? Brake pads? Those are brake pads. I never seen them outside of the truck. 9 times out of 10, when they ask you to step out of your truck, your car, you're being detained. And once that happens, then you can ask for a lawyer. You want to speak with another lawyer. And if you're not being detained, then I'm free to go. But once you're arrested, you're not free to go. And they're going to tell you you're under arrest. They're going to make it very clear. You are now under arrest. Then they should reach your Miranda rights if they have any further questions to ask you. If they don't, 10 hours and 30 minutes. I'm talking, y'all. 10 hours and 38 minutes. So if I drive 8 hours, it's 8 p.m., 8, 7, 6 a.m. wake up. So I'll say 7 a.m. I'm driving. Yeah, I'll make it. Because I'll just have two more hours to go. I love the tablet because I can swipe. I don't have to type. It just has to learn for typing. If they're asking you to step out of your vehicle, it's probably because they have reasonable suspicion and probable cause. They have reasonable suspicion to ask you to step out of your vehicle. You can ask them why, and they have to give you they don't have to give you a reason, but they most likely will give you a reason. The only time they're gonna ask you to step out of your vehicle is if you're being an asshole and you're not giving your ID or your name or something like that. They'll probably ask you to step out if they smell anything illegal, if they see anything illegal. They'll ask you to step out if you're being unreasonable or really nervous, if you're slurring your speech. If they have reasonable suspicion that a crime is being committed or has been committed, they'll probably ask you to step out of your vehicle. Y'all gotta think about that. Reasonable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion is why they'll pull you over. Unless they absolutely see you commit a crime. But you just come out of a drug house at 3 in the morning. Or, not even that. Let's make it even better. You pull up to a guy, he walks up to your car, he hands you something, you hand him something, drive off. You're on your merry way. The cops saw that. They have reasonable suspicion to believe that a crime has just been committed, so now they're going to pull you over. This is a true story. This actually happened. They have reasonable suspicion a crime is being committed, so they pull you over. They ask you questions. You're like, nope, I don't have no drugs. I don't even do drugs. I never did drugs. I'm as clean as a whistle. I'm good. Like, why did you pull me over? We have reasonable suspicion to believe a crime has been committed. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to say it some other ways. So, at this point, you can say, well, I'm not going to speak to you unless I have an attorney. Because now they're getting ready to detain you. Because they have this reasonable suspicion. What it was a clock. Somebody bought her a fucking clock. And she went and picked up the clock. And they handed her the clock and she handed them the money. It was a transaction. It was a legal transaction. So, it's that reasonable suspicion thing. So, what's up, son? Try the shift F8 when you get a chance. I did all of that. I did F8, F11, F4, F1. I did F8 and control button. I did the Microsoft button and F11. I did all that shit. I got the information that I needed to get. It's broken. There's no way around it. I did all the troubleshooting. You must have watched the police impersonator. The whip. I don't even know who that is. Remember that. Anywho, I don't have nothing to talk about but long. Like, I would love to talk about that all day. That's like definitely something I'd like to talk about. Different situations, but if asked, you ask why, then you say no, and ask to speak to someone, especially if you know you have committed a crime. Yeah. If you're black. Yeah. Probably won't do that. Because stepping out the car might be losing your life. Might mean losing your life. That's true. 9 times out of 10, white folks don't have to deal with that. Getting asked to step out of their car and they haven't done anything wrong. If you're black, you definitely don't worry about that. Okay, try to turn on and off 3 times to get it to sit. It won't even go. It was a message on the screen that pops up. Something about something. I forgot what it was. So when that message pops up, you're supposed to try to do a factory reset on your computer. I can't even get to that screen. I can't get past the black screen with writing on it. It's like computer writing. The operating system is corrupted. The hard drive, I don't know, it's not the operating system. I forgot what it's like. I would have to look at my phone and tell y'all what it was, but I can't do it live. But it has an error message and it says to bypass, push enter. That's all I remember. You push enter, it goes black. When you get back to that screen again, you can do other options. Only 2 screens pop up. The F11 screen and the F8 screen. On one of those screens, you're supposed to see your hard drive loading from the hard drive. You can load from a hard drive, you can load from an external hard drive, or you can load from an application or whatever. But one of them is supposed to be automatically populated. It's gone. It's wiped out. It's a So the only way for me to, I think it's the operating system, because the only way for me to get into my computer at this point is if I have another computer and I download the software, the hard drive, or something. I have to download something on another computer. It's hard drive, like external hard, and put it on the external hard drive. It's like a login. It's like a startup thing. It's not starting up. From my understanding, something about a startup thing. So, in order to get past those two screens, I have to connect an external hard drive with the program on it that I downloaded from HP and start my computer that way. I can't get to the system restore screen. I can't get there because it won't go past this page. I can't even get there through F8, F11, F1, none of that. When it turns on, you keep hitting escape, none of that. Can't get to it. I needed to get to the command prompt. I couldn't get to the command prompt either. If I would have been able to get to the command prompt, I would have been able to do the system restore from there. But I couldn't. So I did research on it, and it says basically your hard drive is gone. You gotta get a new hard drive. You gotta reinstall a hard drive. HP even said that. You gotta install another hard drive. Now I know too that usually you can take the hard drive out and put it in the freezer overnight, and that'll fix the problem. But they also said it could be it's a little piece of something that probably got shook out of place, that you got to put back in place. I wasn't willing to do that because I don't know what it is or how to fix it. If you can't get anything up, it can be fixed. Just gotta search for the fix. I searched for the fix. The fix is replace the hard drive. Well, the troubleshooting steps were connected to a computer monitor, external monitor, and see if it's just a black screen. Well, I know it's not just black screen. I can see writing on my screen. I can see everything. So then the second step was to get to a system, to do one of those F numbers. And it's supposed to fix. Once I push it, I was supposed to get to the system restore screen or factory reset screen. When I push that button, then it goes black. Nothing happens. So that's supposed to be the fix right there. Reset my whole entire computer to factory settings, but it won't go there. It won't do it when I push that button. It's supposed to pop up a menu, and the menu is supposed to do whatever. So then the third troubleshooting step was to press another F number and go to a menu and toggle something to off instead of on. I did that. It looked like it was going to work, and when I did, I still had the same problem. It took me back to square one. So then I toggled it back to on. Then the third troubleshooting step was to, our fourth was to take the back of the laptop off and see if something got displaced, whatever that piece was we're talking about got displaced. I wasn't going to do that, so I skipped that step. And the fourth step was, if all of that didn't work, test your hard drive. I tested my hard drive, and it said there was an error. It said there was an error with the hard drive, or something was missing. Because the test that I did, you're testing your software, and then you're testing your hardware. The software passed, the hardware part didn't. When I Googled that, they said it's the hard drive, or something was shaking loose. I don't have a solder pen, so even if something was loose, I can't fix it because I don't have a solder pen. So I have to pay for it to get fixed. Can't do that. I should have recorded that process of everything that I went through. I can tell y'all real quick. If y'all want to hold real quick, I can assist the test. I tested everything that it said to test, and the error message I got was BIOS recovery files can't be found or are corrupted. And then it says enter a flash drive to upload to install the files or contact HP for assistance. So it's the BIOS recovery file is corrupted or is missing. That's what's wrong. My understanding to fix that would be dismantle your laptop and find out if something is rattled inside, or reinstall it from an external hard drive, which I don't have. I have an external hard drive, I just don't have another laptop to install shit. Have you ever defragmentation on your laptop? No, I haven't. But if I know what it is, and I wouldn't be able to get there. And it won't go past those two screens. But yeah. Anywho, I am a train wreck, so I probably wouldn't be able to figure it out anyway, huh? Oh, y'all. Alright, well, I think I'm about to make something to eat. That sausage link was really good yesterday. I think I'm gonna make one of those again. Because I don't feel like cooking. I got my client and I'm at Love's. Oh my gosh, why y'all did not tell me that Dunkin' Donuts coffee is way better than Pilot or Love's or TA or Petro or anybody? Why y'all didn't tell me? I think it's better than Starbucks, coffee-wise. Like, oh my God. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is so fucking good. You can put the swirls in it. I put vanilla and caramel, and then you put the milk in. Oh, it was so fucking good. I got a small cup, and I was mad because it was too fucking. I drank this in like 15 minutes. Not even that, probably like 10 minutes. I was almost done with the coffee by the time I got on the on-ramp, on the freeway. I was done. It was so good. Like, oh my gosh. I love coffee. That was so good. I started to go back to get some more, but I started to get the cup because I tasted it before I left out the store. And I'm like, it's small. I need to get a large or a medium or something, but I didn't. So I didn't want to be greedy. So that was a brake pad they installed because I'm going to the box. That's pretty cool. Brake pads are awesome. They look cool. They're big as fuck compared to a car brake pad. Who knew? It was that easy to install brake pads. I'm about to go. I told you I was going to go outside. Girl, well, you need to stop saying that. I'm about to go and get me some food. Because y'all are not about to sit here and watch me eat a sausage link. That's not gonna happen. Oh, I'm so hungry. It's so good. The only thing I don't like about eating the sausage link like as a hot dog is the casing is so tough. It like tears the hot dog bun and all that. So I think I'm gonna try to peel the casing off. It's too tough. But it sounds so good right about now. I need to do that before they pull my truck in and I can't do anything anymore. I've been sitting here for a minute. An hour? Maybe an hour. Okay, you're back. Looks like a glitch. It wasn't a glitch. It was me going on my other screen and looking at something. You're too fat, Daddy. And I'll make some macaroni and cheese with it. I'm so hungry. Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Look at the other video. It's about 2 minutes long. Oh, it is? Sorry about that, y'all. But that you can see what's wrong with the trailer. Why? There's a problem. What problem I'm having. But why I'm in the shop again. In the meantime, in between time, I'll talk to y'all later. If I end up cooking or whatever I end up doing, I definitely will go live again. So, Keep your eyes open. Talk to you later. Bye.